Divine and royal greetings, family. Shayola Benta here, along with Coach Latoya. Other coaches are coming on very soon. We are recapping our content from last Strong End, aka weekend. All right, we are back. We are back, and another Friday is here. It just seems like it. It was just Friday. We were just preparing ourselves to get to the Airbnb. Greetings, Coach Shante, and now we are here on another Friday. So today we're just going to be recapping our experiences. It was the first time that the three of us have actually met face to face. Can you imagine? We've been building all of this time via the web, and we had our first opportunity to not only create and get content for our new endeavors, but to bond with each other. So, who would like to share first? What did you? How was Content Strongend for you?
I'll go ahead and go. I will say that it was amazing overall. It seemed like it took actually getting there was a challenge because I was exhausted.
Okay.
But I made it, and it was so worth it. And it was actually, I've shared this with the sisters, but this is my first time away from my daughter in like 4 years, the whole life. So
Wait, I was gonna say, and how old is she?
She's 4. She turned 4 in October, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, this is like it was." But I felt like it was like a rites of passage in a lot of ways, and a big deal, just like a huge transition for me in many ways, and for my daughter, and also, with it being springtime, spring coming in, I feel like everything is in alignment, and there's such a momentum for not only us as a group, but individually we are doing our own things. So that was the beauty of it. So it was well worth it. Of course, my favorite part is being able to have everyone in one space physically at one time, and being able to see everyone's personalities in the flesh and how everyone operates or whatnot. And one thing that was interesting is during the production part of it, of like taking pictures and doing video and getting used to that, doing all of that at one time. But it was beautiful overall. I enjoyed it for sure, and eating and eating eating and eating.
Yes.
Yes.
Food. Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
but
yes.
it was very great to be in a space with with women, and not have the children there, just being able to focus on self. So yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. I'm proud of you for being able to step away from your daughter for the first time ever. I mean, I know that that was a huge thing, but now there she is. Hey, cutie patootie. And now you're like, you know what? I may be able to do this a little bit more regularly, because it looked
Right.
like she enjoyed herself too.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yes, yes.
Look at you, trying to put your hand in there. She can't hear, so I got my headphones.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, thank you for that share. You know what would have been nice, and I didn't think of it. Like if we would have had some of the production team on as well, just to share their experience with us, because we were actually doing the absolute most. But we were all over the place,
Oh
but
yes, we were.
definitely a great time. And then you and I tried to go to like every Kroger there was to get some of the things that we needed for meals that we were creating. So that was nice, just to drive around town and try to figure it all out, for sure, for sure.
Right.
Now, Coach Shantae came the day after. She had some things that she had to wrap up at home before she was able to come in. So, Coach Shantae, share with us, what was your experience? What did you enjoy most?
So first and foremost, I did not regret attending the event and taking care of that business beforehand, but I wish that I could have been there just to see all of this unfold, because it sounds like y'all had an amazing time. And I missed out on getting it to see everybody prepping food together and all of that. Like I just, but I did get to eat. So that made up for it. Everything was delicious. I am just so excited about that. I brought food home and I was like, let me try this. And Coach Shayla had actually added some coconut cream to her chili, and I added coconut milk to my chili, and it turned into a soup because I put too much in there. But it was so good. It was so good. So of the pieces that I was able to participate in, I just really enjoyed being there. I enjoyed the fellowship and the sisterhood, and of course, seeing everybody's personalities live and in color, and just kind of feeling the energy bouncing off of each other. I love the collaboration for the kickoff call, and recording everything for the students for the detox, and just seeing this concept go from an idea into a tangible product has been like so rewarding on so many levels. And once that part was done and we came back and I started talking about my experience, it's like so many people were interested in what was going on. And we always have people that like watch our pages and just to see, like, I wonder what she's got going on. The lurkers, they're always there. So it was just interesting to see some of the people that came out to like and comment and so on and so forth, to just make it known that they're watching. But for every person that came out of the woodworks, I'm sure that there are plenty of others who just read, looked at everything, and kept on scrolling. But
that's cool too.
Yeah, essentially my favorite part was just getting the opportunity to see y'all in person. Farasha and Lorraine are hilarious. Just they are definitely the party animals.
Yes, they are.
The group. I do regret though that Coach Amber wasn't able to make it, so we definitely are going to have to plan something. We'll either have to plan a trip to Costa Rica, or see what her schedule is to plan a trip somewhere else, because I'm still down for a TEG takeover of New Orleans.
Okay.
Like, that is something that is in my head and it's not going anywhere. And I would love to go to New Orleans with y'all. Like, it is such an amazing experience. So I'm sure with us going together, it would be even better.
Just dopeness. Well, I'm definitely here for TEG Collective Costa Rica, and definitely here for TEG Collective Louisiana, or New Orleans, or as we would say in New York, New Orleans. But yeah, that's the one piece that was, for a lack of better word, missing. So Coach Am, we definitely missed you, and we cannot wait to link up, because she's someone that I haven't met in person either. The only person that I really met before coming into the space was Coach Lorraine. So, and even seeing her again, her hosting me, during my stay here, has been great. Shout out to her for bringing us into her world with the makeup artist, the videographer, the photographer. It was just all phenomenal. And I don't know if we would have been able to pull all of that off from our respective places if she wasn't here, pulling it all together. So we definitely say yes. Shout out to Coach Lorraine.
Yes.
Yes, a lively one for sure. Yes. She keeps the party going. So it was definitely dope too, and continue to spend time with her. So about this kickoff call, now that was fun. I mean, I was so grateful that the students came on. They had questions. We had our stuff together. Well, we had a little bit of technical difficulties in the beginning. but we were able to pull through the technical difficulties and really just show the community what it is to expect from our spring detox. So how did y'all feel about, I know Coach Shantae touched on it a little bit, or maybe it was Coach Latoya, but how did you feel about the kickoff call?
Oh, I feel like it went really well. It flowed smoothly. It was engaging. Everyone seemed to be excited and looking forward to what's to come. So I'm excited to how it's going to unfold in the next few weeks.
Yes, yes, yes. What about you, Coach Shantae?
Definitely. It felt amazing just to get on that call with you all, to be in solidarity and represent our brand, represent our company. Just, this is a beautifully new endeavor. And
Mhm.
just to experience the successes that we've had so far is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I spoke with one of the students specifically about the kickoff call, and she said she enjoyed it. She came away feeling like she knew what to expect and she was going to be able
Mm.
to meet her goals for the detox. And so I'm really grateful and excited for our first session this Sunday. I'll be going shopping to get a few more items to make sure that I've got everything that I need for the week.
Mm.
But
Yes.
I'm really, truly excited to just see how everything comes together to continue this journey to prepare for our summer retreat and the fall
Mhm.
detox and then the winter retreat. Because I'm sure, like I said, we would definitely, now I did come a day late, but I still
Yes.
feel like even though I came a day late, we would all benefit from an extra day
Yeah.
after all the work is done,
Mhm.
just to
Mhm.
chill and hang out and see whatever city we're in and have that experience, because it
Yes.
really went by entirely too quickly.
It did. It definitely did. I'm just really excited that we had our stuff together and to be
Yes.
organized, right? And to be able to provide a message or a mission which people could clearly overstand. And shout out to Coach Latoya for choosing
Absolutely.
a right, choosing a platform in which the students can use that's pretty user friendly.
Yeah.
It's when you know how to do a thing, you'll go ahead and do it. But if
Right.
it's complicated, convoluted, that procrastination or the stagnation starts to set in. So I'm definitely happy that she chose the platform that she has chosen for us. And I look forward to the upcoming events as well. I like the idea of having a extra day at the end. I think that we should, super side note, have maybe a few of the students who are comfortable come on towards the beginning just to share like what they're looking forward to, and then have some, if not the same, come on towards the end of the detox to share, how they're feeling, what they felt, their experiences. That would be dope, I think.
Yeah, we could definitely put it out there, because sometimes you get the shy lot, and they just
Yeah,
kind of want to talk to one coach one on one. They don't really want to talk too much in the group setting, but we can definitely put that out there, because
we'll
there
put it
has
out
to be
there
at
and see.
least two or three bold ones willing to step forward and say, "This is what I expect. This is what I think is going to happen," and then come on at the end and say, "That's what happened."
Yeah, okay, that's what happened. And to have had, I think we've all had consultations, one-on-one consultations
Mhm.
with some of our students, clients, and that's been really great too, just to even kind of pinpoint energetically and physically what they should be focusing on as they journey throughout their 21 days. How did y'all feel going through either the consultation aspect or the energy reading?
Mhm.
As far as I go, I haven't had mine yet. It's scheduled
Okay.
for this coming week. So, yes, I haven't had any yet.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Sending you all the love and light needed to gracefully
Absolutely.
execute. Coach Shante, did you have any yet?
Yes, I've had 2 students thus far.
Okay.
And one of them actually is scheduled to go to her first colonic today. She scheduled
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yes, she scheduled it after our kickoff call. And I am really excited to hear about her experience and just how everything works for her. Because as y'all know, I am a proponent of colon hydrotherapy. That is
Yes.
my jam. I will preach and speak on it until the ends of the earth, because it definitely has done a great deal for me personally.
Yeah.
So that was really amazing just to hear that feedback from her about doing the colonics. And when I did her pendulum reading and I explained what each element represents and what imbalances can occur if each of those areas are not in alignment and not in a positive state, she was just like, oh my goodness, that I can see that. I have experienced, so on and so forth, and just really having the opportunity of doing more of this work. I think is my favorite thing about detox, is because it's a lot all at one time, and it's like a quantum leap of experience. Like, instead of trying to build your practice on your own, you are in this what word do I want to use? You're in this. I don't want to call it a hot plate or a boiler,
Right.
but you're in this experience where you have multiple touch points. So you're encouraged. Like, for me, it encourages me to study more, to practice more, to take better care of myself, to increase my self-care and those types of things, so that when students come in and they have questions about certain things, I don't have to say, well, I'm not 100% sure about that. Let me check and get back to you. I
But
can say,
that's okay.
which that is okay. But
Mm-hmm.
having the desire to study kind of decreases those times where I'm like, well, I'm not sure about that. Let me check. And that makes me feel like, you're actually doing it. You're putting in the work, you're learning, you've got the knowledge, like you're pulling all of these different skill sets together. Like, it's really a vibe for me to feel more knowledgeable and professional when I'm doing things. So that's one of the things that's come up for me with doing the coaching calls. Now,
Right.
I spoke to the students about the coaching calls, and they chose to book them separately. So we
Separately.
had the coaching call at the beginning, gave all the recaps and recommendations, and then
Yeah.
we'll be doing the energy reading at the end, just to
Okay.
see where they are. And I am so excited for the ladies that I have met with thus far,
Yeah.
just to kind of see where their journey goes. Because they both have different goals. One
Right.
lady,
Right.
her main goal is weight loss. One lady, her main goal is increasing her energy levels. So
Right.
it's this, the prescription is different for each.
That's
Um,
right.
the 21-day detox is the
Mhm.
pharmacy, essentially.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to just have them come on in the room, do their thing, and
Mhm.
see how everything works out for them on the other side.
Yes, definitely. I love that. When we're helping to heal on a holistic level, so to speak, everyone's journey is going to look different. So, and this, for those of you, shout out to those of you who are joining us live. For those of you who will see this as a replay, just drop replay in the comments. What we have done for this detox is we've scheduled consultations or coaching calls and energy readings. And some, after a little explaining, have decided to separate them. And the reason why we will want to do that is an energy reading comes within the consultation. So you automatically get that. But we want to measure progress. So you'll know through, let's say, a consultation, what it is that you need to be looking for, what it is that you can be working towards throughout the 21 days. And at the end, you will have that energy reading or that pendulum reading to see where you are, how far you've come, and what can take place for you to continue on in your journey. So, Coach Latoya, do you have anything else that you would like to add, just as it relates to maybe what you look forward to when you have your one-on-one consultations, or even the group calls? Because we have group coaching calls as well. Again, our first one is this Sunday, and they'll happen every Sunday until the end of the detox.
I'm just looking forward to just connecting with everyone and just
Mhm.
seeing how everybody progress. But that's pretty much it for now.
Mhm. For now.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Well, ladies, we have as you say, there was a thought, there was a concept, and then it materialized into this tangible thing that is just going to continue to progress. What I love most is that this was so unexpected. I don't think any of us really thought that we would be in this space. It was just kind of a collective agreement to come together, right? Not only just do the healing work for other people, but to connect with each other and continue on our individual healing journey. So, as Coach Shante was saying, so that we can show up, right? So we it's almost like you have to become a product of the product. You can't necessarily advocate for the healing and all the things, but you're not personally doing it. That's kind of a maybe a contradiction. I don't know. But we knew that we had to stick and stay together in order for us to be able to show up as our best selves, because we're going to hold each other accountable, right? So I love. First of all, I love community. I love working in a collective because it gives you a home base. But I also love just doing your own thing. You know, just doing your own thing, but just knowing that you have a group of people who are not only like-minded, they're working towards the same goal as you are. And support just feels good. And you do better when you are supported. You do better when you are loving, on yourself. And to be a reflection of one another is absolutely great. Even if Coach Shante said in the beginning, when we first started, we're all going to be at different phases and paces. We may be, some of us, hurrah, let's go do it, and someone else may be in their zen mode, like, I just got things that I need to get together, and vice versa. But to know that, to know how others work, to know the work ethic, to know the personality and the characteristics, as you grow, you're not going to know every single thing about a person, because you don't know every single thing about yourself. But it's just great to be able to have you all. And I'm so happy that y'all decided to travel into the unknown and continue to travel so that we can build something great, not only for our families and communities, but for the world at large. So, anything that anyone would like to share before we close out?
Yes, I would say that I back on everything that you just mentioned, the importance of community and, you know, being interdependent. That's the key. And I know that for some people in general, that's a challenge. Some people state they want community, but then have a hard time coming into that or whatnot. But, I commend everyone for being vulnerable and being open and being willing to, journey together collectively. That's a really big deal for me. And this weekend pretty much reiterated the importance of, like, of being connected together, like how you can be more productive.
Yeah. Oh
Whoa.
no.
She'll come back in. She'll come back in. But anything for you to add, Coach Shante?
I just want to say that this is definitely meant to be. I think kismet is the word that I'm thinking of, but I can't. It's not connected to the definition in my head, but it's definitely meant to be.
Yeah.
I have a love of tarot and energy readings, and 3 years ago, I think it was July 2020, right before I actualized and manifested this house, I got a tarot reading, and she said that I would be in a partnership, a business partnership. And that was, of course, 3 years ago. And I've interacted with other people along the journey, and it did not feel right. There was like no, this person is trying to use me. This person is trying to use me. It's all these people that just want things for their benefit, or this person isn't quite where they want to be to build what they're trying to build. They've got a little bit more things that they need to tie up for themselves before they can build something. And then when we came together, it was like, oh, okay, we're in the same space. We're at different levels within our own journey, but we're all in a mindset to build. And it came together in such a beautiful and organic way. And I just am grateful for each and every one of you. Y'all sharpened me and challenged me in so many ways. And I am grateful, very, very grateful for it all.
Touche, sister, touche. Coach Latoya, did you want to finish up what you were saying?
Oh, yes. I was just saying that it's just as Coach Shantae just mentioned, you know, we sharpen each other. Like, that is really important to be in groups settings, because it does build your character. It builds you up, your skills and your tools, and whatever you are gifted in, it supports you in, you know, taking it to a whole nother level. So I wholeheartedly agree with that. So I'm very grateful, especially as someone that at one point in time used to be, I am still introverted, but just way more to myself. And over the years, the second half of my life, I'm seeing how I am striving to be more out there and more connected to people, you know, even though I love my individual time. So I love it. You know, this has definitely been a transition for me in many ways in my life.
Oh, I heard a ding on my phone. Thank you for that share. And I'm like, what is that? I have an energy reading coming up in an hour. So I'm excited for that. I love these little reminders so that we will never miss a thing. So hold on, let me just come out of that to say, yes, I know. Yeah. So speaking of community, if you would like to join our community, feel free to join our Facebook page, the Emerald Green Collective. You can join us on Instagram, Emerald_Green_Collective. And of course on YouTube, Tech Collective TV. We would love to communicate with you, you know, share ideas, what you're thinking. If you got questions, we would love to be of service within reason. And yeah, we are so happy to be servant leaders, and we are excited just to do this work and to do it together. So, and in harmony. If nothing else, we have harmony, and I'm excited for that. So I want to get into my quiet space, give myself about 30 minutes to prepare for this energy reading. So I am excited. I'm excited. So until, right? Until next Friday, which is probably going to come. I mean, these days are just whizzing by. They're whizzing by.
Really.
So anyway, y'all, we thank you for sharing space with us. And we're going to get to a space where we have guests. So it's just not our beautiful faces that you see from week to week. But, you know, we're building, and we want to make sure that we are building properly and not trying to do too much too soon, because, you know, some of us have a tendency to do that. I just love it. Like, come on in, everybody. But, you know, it takes time, but we'll get there. So if there's anything that you would like to see us to talk about, drop it in the comments, and we will be more than happy to, you know, engage. So until next Friday, peace, love, and wholeness.